After they bent out, block start looking. I caught a hit tap, ain't no cap in my route. Caught them boys right at the store, tryna put that boy head in his lap. I ain't gon' count. After they bent out, block start looking. I caught a hit tap, ain't no cap in my route. Caught them boys right at the store, tryna put that boy head in his lap.
Oh shit. Oh. My fucking stomach hurts, bro.
After they bent out, block start looking. I caught a hit tap, ain't no cap in my route. Caught them boys right at the store, tryna put that boy head in his lap.
Oh shit. Oh. My fucking stomach hurts, bro.
Surveillance video obtained by WFAA showed the moment 6 people were shot in Pleasant Grove. The victims were standing outside of a store. One man even been relaxing on the ground when bullets started flying.
I was basically in my car ducking and dodging bullets.
Dodging bullets because Susie Taylor just closed up her beauty salon when the shooting unfolded in front of her.
It was somebody bleeding, crying for help, asking me to run them to the hospital.
In the video, you can see the victims ages 17 to 55 running, some falling to the ground.
It was scary. I was praying
that she would make it out alive and that no one else was hit in the shopping strip.
It's kids and women up here, and my biggest fear is like a woman or a child getting shot.
I spoke to some business owners off camera who tell me they were terrified. They didn't open up shop today. Dallas police sources tell me in the last 5 years they've done several community events trying to get everyone together to help solve crime, but they tell us they can't fight this crime alone.
While the victims recover, Susie is hoping someone will come forward with any tips.
And we can't do nothing but keep praying and keep trying, keep fighting.
In Dallas, I'm Malini Basu.
The shooting happened in broad daylight shortly after 5 p.m. at a strip shopping center on Cyene Road at St. Augustine Road in Pleasant Grove. Dallas police said 3 men in a white car, one of them being J3, Get Busy, fired shots at a group, hitting 6 males aged 17, 20, 22, 28, 37, and 55, one of the victims being NHG rapper Zay Moolah. White car, one of them being J3, Get Busy, fired shots at a group, hitting 6 males aged 17, 20, 22, 28, 37, and 55, one of the victims being NHG rapper Zay Moolah.
Bro, drop this man, say fuck it, he ready to crash. Real business, get that on their ass. Put him in a pot. This nigga heard he rock, but Mika enough for a bot. Brother just hit on my phone like we got the low on fast, I'm ready to creep. GBG. Yeah, we be that get back gang left a bitch right up in the east. I'm brother just fast, I'm ready to creep. GBG, yeah, we be that get back gang left a bitch right up in the east. I'm brother just hit on my phone like we got the low on fast, I'm ready to creep. GBG, yeah, we be that get back gang left a bitch right up in the east.
On April 14, 2020, 15-year-old Ariel Charles was found with gunshot wounds in the 2300 block of Driftwood Drive. She was taken to a local hospital, where she was later pronounced dead. Shortly
left a bitch right up in the east.
wounds in the 2300 block of Driftwood Drive. She was taken to a local hospital, where she was later pronounced dead. Shortly after the shooting, Mesquite police would charge J3 Get Busy alongside 2 other teenage boys.
Mesquite police have charged 3 teenage boys for the murder of a 15-year-old girl during the weekend. Fox 4's Natalie Solis has the latest in this investigation.
15-year-old Ariel Charles, a 10th grader at Lancaster High School. Her family describes her as vibrant, a girl who loved to sing and dance at family gatherings. But her bright light suddenly extinguished Saturday evening at this Mesquite apartment complex on Driftwood Drive.
Officers immediately rendered first aid to the victim. Until paramedics arrived.
Despite life-saving efforts, Ariel was pronounced dead at the hospital. Relatives say she and 2 female teen relatives were at the apartment Ariel shared with her family, though her parents weren't home. 3 teen boys were invited over. How exactly the shooting played out, still under investigation, but police say they are certain they have their suspects, 2 15-year-old boys and a 14-year-old.
I can't get into the circumstances of what occurred. What I can say is that the suspects were known to the victim.
Police aren't saying who they believe pulled the trigger, but all 3 juveniles are charged with murder. 2 of the boys arrested a short time after the shooting, the 3rd arrested today.
So in situations like that, investigators have determined that at some point they all played a role in the offense. All 3 subjects did flee the location prior to officers' arrival.
Relatives say Ariel was looking forward to her Sweet 16 on July 4th. Now they're left to plan the funeral of the one they say loved to love on everyone else around her.
Ariel's family is still working out the details.
In a fatal Garland
Park in Mesquite. Back to you.
A 19-year-old man accused in a fatal Garland shooting has been arrested. Kadarian Kennard Scott of Mesquite, also known as NHG member Puka, was taken into custody Wednesday with the assistance of the U.S. Marshal Service, Garland police said in a Thursday social media post. Puka is facing a murder charge after 20-year-old Dallas man Drevon Bowman was shot and killed March 17, police say. Officers responded about 2 a.m. to a home in the 4900 block of Captain's Place, near Marina Drive near Interstate, and found Bowman with at least 1 gunshot wound. Police previously said he was taken to a hospital, where he died. Police have said they believe the shooting occurred after a disturbance at a party, but did not say how Puka was identified as a suspect. Lieutenant Pedro Barano, a public information officer with Garland Police, said via email Friday that Puka was arrested by by marshals at a Dallas residence. Puka is being held at the Garland Detention Center with his bail set at $1 million, the Post said. It was not immediately clear if he had an attorney. The investigation is ongoing. On the 21st of February, 2021, in Dallas, Texas, at approximately 2:31 p.m., a shooting occurred at 3200 York Street. Dallas police officers of February 2021. In Dallas, Texas, at approximately 2:31 p.m., a shooting occurred at 3200 York Street. Dallas police officers arrived at the scene and observed evidence of a shooting at the above-described location. Officers found several fired cartridge cases of 9mm and .40 caliber casings. Also found was a tan 2009 Chevy Tahoe bearing Texas license plate BIG 1E195 with several bullet holes in the vehicle. The victim, Raymond Stevens, was on scene when officers arrived. Dallas Police Detective L. Limbaugh spoke to Stevens on scene. Stevens stated that he observed a dark-colored sedan vehicle, further described as a dirty car, with approximately 4 or 5 black males. Stevens stated the 4 or 5 black males exited the car and approached an unidentified black male who was standing outside of the residence of 4519 Bradshaw Street, Dallas. Stevens stated that he observed one of the males that exited the sedan was armed with a handgun. Stevens was attempting to photograph the suspect's vehicle, and as he exited his vehicle, he yelled at the suspects to get them to stop attacking the unidentified black male. When Stevens yelled at the suspects, they all turned to him and started shooting at him. Stevens, who is a licensed handgun carrier, retrieved his handgun from his holster and returned fire. Stevens believes he struck at least one suspect. Stevens was not able to give descriptions of the suspects other than teenage black males wearing dark clothing. Detective Limbaugh spoke to a juvenile female witness, who stated she was speaking with the unidentified black male, only known as Vaughn. She stated that she was outside talking to Vaughn when a black 4-door car, possibly a Toyota, pulled up to the residence of 4519 Bradshaw Street. She stated that the rear passenger door was open as the car approached, so she knew something was about to happen. She stated that 4 or 5 black males exited the car and attacked Vaughn. She stated that she began to run away and observed Stevens' attempt to help Vaughn, but the 4 or 5 black males started shooting at Stevens and he returned gunfire. Dallas police Detective L. Cooksey spoke to witness Robert Smith, who also observed and corroborated these events. On the 21st of February, 2021, Dallas Police Department assault detectives were notified of 2 gunshot victims that self-admitted to Baylor Hospital around 2:45 p.m. These individuals were later identified to be Terry Davis and Damondra Burrell, also known as NHG rapper Bang Man. Davis had a single gunshot wound to the upper right back shoulder area. Bang Man had a single gunshot wound to his left forearm. Dallas Police Detective M. Small spoke to Bang Man at Baylor Hospital. Bang Man stated he was walking back from Little World with his sister Demaria Campbell and another unknown female. They were walking back to Demaria's house, although Bang Man did not know the address. Bang Man stated he only heard gunshots and felt himself being shot, but did not see who did it. This story was different from the one he told Patrol that he was shot outside a Dollar General. Bang Man is a documented member of a known violent street gang called NHG, short for No Hospital Gang, that is known to engage in various violent offenses involving firearms, including murder, aggravated assault with deadly weapon, and aggravated robbery with a deadly weapon. Davis was released from treatment at Baylor Hospital and transported to Dallas Police Headquarters. At approximately 6:45 p.m., Dallas Police Detective C. Scudder read Davis his Miranda rights verbally. Davis voluntarily and knowingly waived his Miranda rights in writing and agreed to speak with Det. Scudder. Davis stated his cousin, moniker name to speak with Det. Scudder. Davis stated his cousin, moniker name Bang, identified as Burrell, was in a conflict with another individual that goes by the same moniker name Bang, first name Edward, last name unknown. Davis described the conflict as internet shit, ultimately getting into a shootout over the name Bang. Davis and Bang Man with 3 other unknown individuals were in a black vehicle and arrived at Bradshaw Street to confront Edward. Davis stated during the assault of Edward, a silver truck started shooting at them. Davis stated he had a Glock Model 19, caliber 9mm, and fired it twice in the air. Davis stated Bang Man fired rounds as well.
Bro selling hats, tell her mama's never one cuss. Ain't happen out slanging that stick, you can't fuck with us. Gotta have you a body, won't thug with us. Topping the bun in this bitch, I'm about that switch out, ready to crash on a nigga. If I don't feel a nigga vibe. Middle of the studio session, them brother them send me a low, I bet I'ma slide. QT gang nigga, ass got lip at that pump, I heard it's how a nigga died. Middle of the studio session, them brother them send me a low, I bet I'ma slide. QT gang nigga, ass got lip at that pump, I heard it's how a nigga died. Say fuck a bitch, tryna meet with them niggas and kill. All the ops shaking now, that's the wonderful feeling. Know anything about this boy, he try saving the hoe, ain't got put up. Been that nigga getting his feeling. But look, bro, ass ain't never coming back. Already out on probation, smoke quay out of black. Got outside of the box, got put in that bitch, now I'm smoking on Dre in the back of a scat. QT gang, nigga got left with that pump. Nigga had dead, instead you gon' already out on probation, smoke quay out of black. Got outside of the box, got put in that bitch, now I'm smoking on Dre in the back of a scat. QT gang, nigga got left with that pump. Nigga had dead, instead you gon'
K4M.
Nigga got left with that pump. Nigga had dead, instead you gon' already out on probation. A scat, QT gang, nigga got left with that pump. Nigga had dead, instead you gon' already out on probation. Smoke quay out of black. Got outside of the box, got put in that bitch, now I'm smoking on Dre in the back of a scat. QT gang, nigga got left with that pump. Nigga had dead, instead you gon'
K4M affiliate Dre was shot and killed at a QT gas station in Oak Cliff on the 10th of May 20. (2023). After him and 2 other suspects attempted to rob a man for his scat pack at gunpoint. The man shot
Smoking on Dre in the back of a scat. Probation, smoke quay out of black. Got outside of the box, got put in that bitch. Now I'm smoking on Dre in the back of a scat. QT gang, nigga got left with that pump. Nigga had dead, is dead. You gon' out on probation, smoke quay out of black. Got outside of the box, got put in that bitch.
The QT gas station in Oak Cliff on the 10th of May 2023, after him and two other suspects attempted to rob a man for his scat pack at gunpoint. The man shot two of the suspects in self-defense.
Now, Dallas police are investigating an attempted carjacking that ended with two people shot, one of them shot to death. It happened outside a gas station in Oak Cliff. Here's Damon Fernandez.
Witnesses tell me that carjacking happened right back here under these bays. Some neighbors tell me the crime isn't so surprising. You could see Dallas police blocking off an area outside the Quick Trip gas station on Ledbetter and I-35 at Glen Oaks Crossing in Oak Cliff on Wednesday. Moments after an alleged carjacking ended in a shooting.
I heard multiple. It's like fully automatic. It was like fully automatic. It was like
William Hughes says he was nearby when the gunfire caught his attention. According to police, three suspects attempted to rob a man at gunpoint. They say the victim shot two of the men in self-defense.
I seen a youngster grab another youngster and put him in the car, and then but his feet was still hanging out, and they drove off and tried to make the turn. The door was still open.
The suspects sped from the scene. According to police, they drove to Methodist Charlton Hospital, where investigators say one of the suspects died from his injuries. Police say the other suspects sustained non-life-threatening injuries and are currently in custody. Some people who live in the area say neither the carjacking nor shooting is surprising.
It's always problems in this area. I mean, the violence is always. Just last night, you had the helicopters flying around.
Police in Dallas. I'm Damon Fernandez.
Affiliate Dre was shot and killed at a QT gas station in Oak Cliff on the 10th of May 2023, after him and two other suspects attempted to rob a man for his scat pack at gunpoint. The man shot two of the suspects in self-defense. K4M affiliate Dre was shot